Now, with us this morning discussing sports once again, since we opened the can of worms yesterday, is Superintendent Retired Kofi Twumasi Ankrah. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
How are you?
Nice.
Good. Unfortunately, yesterday we didn't have enough time to touch on everything that we needed to, but today we shall do it.
I'm very happy. I am personally happy that you brought me back.
Yeah, we realize you're very passionate about the issue.
Nobody will say it. I will say it.
Wonderful.
Because I've been in it. I've helped a lot of young boys and girls to get employment into the security services who might have graduated from the schools and colleges program. But after gaining employment, to perfect their chosen profession of playing or running, what next? There's no encouragement. There's no impetus. There's no facility for them to operate.
Okay, so can we start off by talking about what the lesser funded or
I become aggrieved or sad when they made it lesser known sport. It came from the E.T. Mensah era, you see. But I'm happy it is now termed lesser funded sports. Great. What are these areas? The areas are, it used to be hockey, but hockey is no more because they've got a very fantastic
pitch.
Facility. We need an indoor hockey facility. So we need another one, possibly not in Ankrah, maybe in Twumasi or secondary Ankrah. Indoor or possibly Tamale. But handball, basketball, volleyball, tennis, table tennis are the areas that we term lesser funded sports.
I didn't even know about handball. I didn't even know those.
It's a fantastic handball. Look. The day you see handball played in an indoor facility like Palais des Sports in Abidjan, you will not go to any other game, not even football. Let me tell you, Coach Ade, Utia Kentin and the rest, who are now the technical in supporting football, sometimes they used to visit prisons, court, handball court, to actually see the technicality, the movement of players on the court, how people manipulate their limbs in handball and transfer it to football. Wow. Let me tell you, which are the institutions, organizations that have made handball, the lesser funded games, take.
Tell us.
It is the schools and colleges program, both at the basic and at the high school level. Number two, security services, the security services sports associations. They go to tap the young ones from the basic and the second cycle institutions into their fold. And because they had an annual competition, it boomed. But now, these two institutions, schools and colleges and security services, their competitions have been chopped down by government due to poor funding into biannual. So if I am a young boy and girl in the basic school who decided that I'll run, I'll play volleyball, I'll play handball, or I'll play hockey, and then I get to Form 1. When you get to first year in JHS or SHS, you see, if you didn't operate in a JHS, you can never see light in the SHS. So maybe your second year. So if I get opportunity to compete in the second year, it means the third year I'm not going to compete.
Yeah.
Take for instance, even the SHS. It is 2.5 years, not 3 years. It is 2.5 years. So I get opportunity to compete once.
Yeah.
You see. So it is what?
It's diminishing the interest.
It is interest killing. Maybe the other institution that buttresses them up is the universities, polytechnics, and the training colleges. But poor funding.
And all of them end up there anyway.
You see, this year, for instance, security services ought to have had their competition last month. due to poor funding, or they were using the clock, Supreme Court this thing. And so the competition had been curtailed. You know when they are saying you should come on? 2015.
Oh. Wow.
It is mind-boggling. It is a disincentive. It is what? A morale. What? It lowers morale.
Yeah.
Why can't the government say that no, this year we are not having this because of this, so next year we are having it?
Yeah, rather than 2000.
Unfortunately, the Unity Games, it's not coming on this year. They say next year. The syndrome of no money is killing these games slowly. And who is doing that? It is government that is killing handball, volleyball, basketball, tennis softly.
But yet GNPC has what, $15,000 winning
Oh,
bonus.
please. Yesterday I said it that you hold your peace, and 2 weeks today, let Blaster qualify. You see all those who will come on board to come and give their widow's mite for Blasters. Look, we need that $5,000 per player. That
15.
was
15.
no. It was
5 first.
It was 10.
Yeah.
That
The
one is a
additional
mandatory.
5. That's
Additional
right.
5. The additional 5.
That's right.
We needed that 5,000 per player, multiplied by the number of players and the appendages. That is the coaches and the rest. Quantify it and divide it to handball, volleyball, basketball, table tennis. Hey, those associations would have clapped. Hallelujah.
Wow.
Then, and I say, let Black Stars qualify. And then let's see what will happen to these games that we are talking of, including athletics.
So what can we do? What's the way forward? How do we get government or whoever is responsible to have a change of mindset?
Today you are giving me them to talk. Look, lack of facilities.
Yes.
For these games, apart from that hockey pitch that was built
Privately.
Oh, I don't know whether it was a private this thing.
It was.
Okay. We need similar things. If we get an AstroTurf handball court, just one in country. Look, handball will go places. And I know all the cream of the top players, male and female, are in the security services. I wish, before I die, I wish to see Azuma Nursing Complex turn into a dome, an indoor dome, fully air conditioned, so that these games can come up.
Once again.
It was not out of this one that General Couture Champion developed that place. That place was a junk. That was the place that all the industrial put their waste. Like he scooped that place, put a 6-track athletics over there. You see, there's a football field, a small canopy as a spectator shed, a handball court, a tennis court, and left the space for basketball up there. Then, out of the blues, National Youth Council said that they have taken over that. For what? For what purpose? Apart from Ankrah Sports Stadium or Ankrah Football Stadium now, there's no other place apart from the universities. There's no space western side of Accra. So that is the area that must develop into an indoor facility. You see, now please have patience. Let me come in. Let Azuma Nelson listen. His name should be taken off that facility. It is a disgrace to him because he was the greatest boxing icon for Ghana. Your name will have been put on a facility that is not functioning for your area, and then you sit down, you won't talk. I wish Azuma will meet me and we discuss this passionately. You should tell government, if you don't put that place into an indoor facility so that we can have international boxing there, leave my name off.
Okay.
More funding.
I'm going to give you one more. Hold on a second. Yes. We have 6 minutes, so let's make sure that we get through as much as possible.
I'm doing it. I'm landing.
Let's go.
More funding. Government should sit up. You see, if he's able to give that money to only the blaster, the seniors, neglecting under 17 and the women football, he should do so to all the other games. Government should sit up. You know what else? But we talk because of lack of competition. They can locally there's no competition. How much more international competition? Government should come. You know what has brought all this? Lack of parliamentary support. And the sports bill. Two gentlemen. Ebo Kwanzaa, if he's around. Mr. BT Baba, if he's around. No, there's even one. There's even one. I'll remember the name. They are the people who make sure that the sport bill was drafted since 2004. It hasn't seen light. It has not gone to parliament for discussion, for adoption. So any minister which is appointed to head sports, they're still his own way. Because there is no legal law,
no guidelines at all
toward the administration of sports in this country.
Right.
And let me tell you, yesterday I used the word in inverted commas. Square pegs have been put in round holes. And so you do. So every minister who comes sheepishly follows Blasters football. But you see that GFA had performed creditably. They put down their structures. They generate their own destiny. Then government, you go there. When they go and they get money internationally, do they bring it to government? Then you go there and put more money. Put that money in the interest of the other games. For other. Let me tell you, if we turn Azuma Nursing Complex into an indoor dome, how many areas will enjoy? Kaneshi, Tesano, Jamestown, Circle, children, young schoolboys and girls, because they will not get dirty if it's an indoor, whether rain or shine. They can even use the whole of the night. We can generate a lot of funding from there. Not what NOC is doing. You see? So that we bring more. They say if you want to tap the expertise of the youth so that they don't go wayward, put them in sports. And then they will grow physically, healthy, discipline. They will get employment. Let me tell you, let me end. Because of those lack of facilities, we can never do well internationally. If we get that indoor facility, the footballers will go there in the night and do all that sort to get fit. That is why our attackers are not running. Because athletics is no more. Kill athletics and all games are dead. I am a phys ed. Dedication to all physical education teachers in the schools, in the universities, in the technical institutions, in the training colleges. Let me say a praise. There is a new director at Wesley College called Eshem Famiye. He was my junior, 3-4 years in secondary school. I'm in Nkrumah Secondary School. Go and see the handball court, that the first concrete handball court in Ashanti region. The thickness is about 8 feet. So it will go for a very long time.
Okay. So let me just let our viewers know that we'll be taking some phone calls. The number should be up on your screens very shortly.
But I want to tell you that government is killing sports softly. SMEK Aka, MP for Swaman. He's the only technical physical education graduate in parliament. President, please appoint him Deputy Minister for Sports.
There you go.
So that he will give you all the necessary advice, so that you get the correct technical men, professional men to head all the sports committees, not cronies, not friends. Please, we need physical education experts and then sports technicians to come and handle sports in Ghana. Thank you.
Okay, so just to let our viewers know, the numbers are on your screen now, so you can call in, ask questions, contribute, whatever your comments are, you can join in the discussion. Please go on, Mr. Superintendent.
Yes. You see, as at now, let me take the few facilities. No, you see, when we talk of sports development, and the lesser known this thing, it is during the General Couture Champions era that we started opening up sports development. Like Airwork Stadium, Azuma Nursing Complex, he improved Kumasi Sports Stadium and Ankrah Sport. It is at that time that we removed all the metal barriers. We were having Ghana-Nigeria games. We were having Ghana-Cote d'Ivoire games. Ghana-Togo games. In late July, August, when schools, universities are on vacation, it was a boom. Now, no international competition in Ghana because the 4 new stadia that were put up by the NPP administration.
All right, we've got Adamako from Twumasi on the line.
Thank you.
Adamako, good morning.
Morning, Mr.
Hi.
Benny.
What's your question?
Thanks. I like the man. He has spoken very well.
Thank
the way
you.
he speaks is very nice. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Adamako. Adamako is a top sprinter. I was taken for police.
Oh,
and
so
then,
you know him?
Very well. And then I paid all his distance to go to police training school in Accra. Then another person quizzed him to immigration. He's a top distance. Please, let me tell you, until we leave political affiliation out of sports administration, Ghana will not go anywhere. Wait and see. Blasters will qualify. And then you can put your lenses and zoom and see how many political cronies who accompany the team to Brazil. And then quantify it, the amount of money involved. The supporters who in the cloak, Ghana were supporters, how many of them will be going?
Okay, it seems we have another call on the line. Hello, good morning, Emmanuel. How are you this morning?
Good morning. I'm calling from Volta region.
Good morning, how are you this morning?
Yeah,
Go
please, I like the man. Allow him to express his feelings, okay?
Thank you very much.
Express his feelings.
Do you know, my life as a sports officer from 1990 to 2003 at the police training school, I was behind the scenes and I visited every local competition and I was tapping the prospective sportsmen and women into the police service. Not only police service, the women's teams, the women football teams in the military, they have 3 female teams. Ghana police have got 2 female teams. I was doing all those.
You're like
those,
a scout. You're just recruiting talent.
That's right. You see, and then what do you, if you're a sports officer in the other institution and you are not like SEPs, they concentrate on only hockey and basketball and athletics. Immigration, I forced them to take a women's football team. You see, we must give opportunity to all the young men. There, you see the fingers. The fingers are not the same. Somebody who will be a lawyer, somebody who will be an engineer, somebody who will be a teacher. Somebody also wants to become a sportsman. Why don't you give opportunity? But the opportunity for the young ones to become sportsmen and women have fizzled because the facilities are not there. And government is paying lip service. Tell the president he has put a wrong peg in a round hole. Please.
All right.
Don't let us die before you begin crying, say that we didn't say. This is the time for us to. The clarion call is now. Every sportsman and woman, every physical education expert, please come on board. Let us tell government that he's killing sports softly.
All right. Well, thank you ever so much for joining us today, Superintendent Retired Kofi Twumasi Ankrah. And
It seems we have one last caller.
No, go one more last caller. Razak is on the line. Good morning, Razak.
Good morning, sir.
How are you? I'm fine, thank you. What's your contribution or question?
May I know the name of the man over there, please?
This is Superintendent Retired Kofi Twumasi Ankrah.
I used to be the director for sports, Ghana Police Service.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. I'm a former policeman. That's why I'm asking. I know him very well.
Okay. Salute.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you for your call.
Yes, sir. He's a nice man. So, I want the thing. The president to take the matter up. It is a very good idea. Other than that, sports will collapse in the country. It's not good for a country like Ghana. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you very much.
Seems everybody that's called loves you.
Yeah. There's one thing that you mentioned earlier.
You see, I was very versatile. You know, I taught for 20 years before coming to the police service. You see, I was a classroom physical education teacher. Kwame Nkrumah Secondary School, and San Secondary School, Assume Secondary School, Adontin Secondary School, before I became a district physical education organizer in Chebi. Then, from there, I was tapped into the police service in 1990. You see, and so that is the work I've done throughout. I've been an icon to so many. I've produced a lot of physical education teachers. You see, and then I've made some of the athletes who were recruited into the police service have become senior officers. Look, my idol, I have two sports men in the police service. One is Commissioner of Police Patrick Timbila. He was a third leg 4x100 runner, 1975, 76, 77, at my alma mater in Science Secondary School. Now divisional commander of Finso and DCOP Emisa. He was the sports captain for that school when I was a PE master. They are all in the police service. We are meeting this coming Saturday.
All right. Well, thank you ever so much for joining us. Once again, this has been Superintendent Retired Kofi Twumasi Ankrah, former sports director for the Ghana Police Service. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
And thank you for opening that can of worms. And, well, the appeal has been made, and hopefully it will be heard by Parliament as well.